it's probably easy to do that because it like, especially if I'm doing it, I was, you know, chatting with you guys all day back then. So it's easy to get it into my subconscious mind if it's like really fresh in my mind, if it's what I'm consistently doing, like, and I'm interacting or I'm engaging. Thank you so much for following. Thank you. And I remember when I used to do NPC on here, and oh my gosh, my nightmares were so terrifying. Basically, I kept doing NPC on lives, and I had NPC dreams, like probably like 3 of them, until I quit doing NPC on here, like consistent NPC, because I constantly had those nightmares and it was really scary. Like I was at a mall and everyone was an NPC. They're just bopping their heads like this, and literally there's no one that was not an NPC, and I felt very alone and afraid. And yeah, so interesting. But then there's like one artist in the mall that was not an NPC. And like that was, I don't know if that was saying anything, but yeah, everyone was robotic. The mannequins were, nobody was real. Like, yeah, robotic. Thank you so much for following. Thank you. And I really think it's because, I mean, I think it's pretty obvious. Like, you practice acting like a robot and you're gonna have those dreams. But yeah, I feel like dreams are like a mixture. Like certain dreams, I do kind of believe that your consciousness can be in another dimension where you're kind of viewing yourself, another version of yourself. But then other times I think it's just your subconscious mind, and like it's just based on random things throughout the day that you were thinking about, or you were reading, watching, listening to. Like for instance, I mean, I think it can be pretty powerful the more and more you listen to something or listen to a specific artist. Like for example, I listened to Juice WRLD a lot back then, and kind of now too. I kind of like gone back to listen to him, but I've thank you so much. Thank you for the gifts. I had a dream that, okay, this was like just a normal dream, right? Well, you guys know that Juice WRLD, I don't know if you guys all know him, but he passed away. And I had a dream that he was hugging me and was saying, thank you for listening to my music, Tammy, right? And it was just it was cute, right? And then months later, I had a dream of some random numbers in my dream. And I wrote it down because I started writing down my dreams. And it was 314. And I wrote that number down. I was like, maybe it's significant, I don't know. So I wrote it down. And then he recently came out with a new single with Nicki Minaj. And I was looking up, just looking up an article about him, I guess the day he passed away. And I was reading the article and it said he passed away at 3:14 a.m. And that's when I was like, going crazy. I was like, what in the world? I've never even read that number. I've never actually looked up like what time he died or anything. It was just so coincidental that I had that number. It was like an alarm clock. It popped up in my dream, and yeah, I don't know.